Okay, so this week's book is You Can Heal Your Life. And obviously, the name suggests it's a self-help book. It is a wonderful book and helped me in changing my thought process. So I'll like to go through this book with you all. The author of the book is Louise Hay, and she's a wonderful writer, very inspiring writer as well. And she has changed her past, very difficult past, and we'll see how she has changed her past uh, in a bit. But before that, we'll see who needs to read this book. So anyone who feels like they do not deserve good things, or anyone who suffers from insecurity or lack of confidence, or anyone who has any health problem and wants to find a solution, or anyone who focuses more on what's going wrong than what's going on right, or anyone who wants to change their life for better. So she gives her life story in this book, but we'll go through her life story briefly so that we know what she has gone through and how she came out of those struggles. So Louise Hay was born in 1926 in USA, and when she was very small, her parents got divorced, and she has and her mother has married to a very violent man who abused her and her mother, and she has gone through lots of abuses. So she ran away to New York when she was just 14 years old, doing all the odd jobs. And then she has given birth to a small baby girl at 15 years old, and she has given for adoption because she was not able to keep the girl. And she became a model at the age of 16, and then at 20, and then she is married at 30, uh, but got divorced after 14 years of marriage. But the actual learning and healing has started after she got divorced. She started her studies at the age maybe in the late 40s, and then she has learned meditation. And but the thing is, she got cervical cancer at the age of 50. But because of all these studies and all the things she studied with the science of mind church, she, without any medical intervention, she has cured herself with only affirmations, meditation, and most importantly, forgiveness, uh, complete forgiveness to all who made her suffer. And then she has established Hay House, a publishing company, and published her first book, and featured uh, uh, two movies as well. And then she has written many books, and she has died at the age of 90 peacefully in her sleep. So what I like about her is, uh, despite of all the struggles, all the obstacles, she helped and inspired many people with her self-help concepts, and she has done a great work, and she became a pioneer in this self-help concepts. So she is the queen of New Age. So we'll see a session with Louise, and we'll know what this book is all about. So what she says is, what is the problem? First, identify the problem. The problem can be physical problem, or a career problem, or a job problem, or financial problem, or relationship problem, or anything which is happening in our lives. So what she says is, go deeper into the problem, and actually the real problem is not the problem, or a complaint, or whatever the complaint is not the actual problem, but the outer effects of the inner thought patterns which we have. And if we can change the thought pattern, we can change the uh, problem as well. That is her concept. And just she says, go deeper into the problem. Where is it coming from? Is it really true? Or what can we do with that? And what are the resistance, or what are the uh, obstacles in changing our thought patterns or beliefs? And how can we change, building into the new thought patterns, and how can we implement in daily life? So we'll see what are the healing obstacles first. Whatever is stopping us feeling good about ourselves, or about our job or relationships, whatever it can be, anything. It is basically a thought, and the thought becomes feelings and emotions, and then transformed into a strong belief. So a negative belief, or a positive belief is actually comes from our upbringing, or from our parents, from society, from our relatives and friends, and our religion, and our country. So to change a negative belief which is stopping us doing whatever we want to do, we have to change our thought pattern, and we can change the circumstances. We can change the in whatever the circumstances it can be. So the basis for this is the thought and the belief. So she gives many healing techniques to change the thought patterns. So she gives very, very, very importance to affirmations and self-love. And there are affirmation, self-love, visualization techniques, and she gives utmost importance to meditation. And she has got many videos on meditation, evening meditations, and the morning meditations, and for any particular problems. You can go through them as well. And gratitude. She gives lots of emphasis on gratitude and self-awareness. She says to be self-aware of our thought, and forgiveness. And if we have any unforgiving thoughts, or any thoughts which is not helping us, just change the thought. That is what she says about, in this way we can have healing about any problem, or any condition, or any situation. So an affirmation is just a small word, or a phrase which can be repeated to change our mindset, and opens the door for a better change. So she gives lots of affirmations in this book, and every chapter starts with an affirmation. and they are really powerful. And she gives many exercises and meditations in this book, which you can go through. And one of the in the last chapter, she gives a list of affirmations and the problems, all the physical problems, and a possible cause or a mental pattern for the problem, and the affirmation which can be set to heal the problem. So, for example, if there is headache, she says the possible cause for the headache could be fear or self-criticism, and the affirmation can be like, I am safe, I accept myself. So in this way, she gives many affirmations. If you have any health related problems, then you go through that list and can try these powerful affirmations. And I benefited with all these affirmations, so I would highly recommend to uh, um, recommend you all to try that, and to read the book and go through that affirmations. So she gives lots of importance to affirmations and self love and acceptance. And she says one technique, she says, is mirror work. What it is actually, we can stand in front of a mirror, looking into the eyes, and say the words, I love and accept, reprove myself just as I am. So this is looks very simple, but when we try that, some people won't be able to do it. But if we do it, and I tried it, and in the initial stages, I was not very comfortable. But later, when I tried to say it and accept and do it regularly, I was able to do it, and it changes our thought pattern as well. So the more we use the mirror, complimenting ourselves, supporting ourselves, and improving ourselves, then the more we have a beautiful relationship with ourselves. So please do try this mirror work as well. And what she says is, um, it looks like it is physical side of thing, but what is essentially is, what we are doing essentially is, we are accepting ourselves, um, and accepting the great intelligence behind it, when we are approving or accepting or loving ourselves. So it is a great concept in a spiritual way as well. So building the new thought patterns. So these are the thought patterns, old thought patterns, and the new thought patterns. So my body doesn't work and I have many health problems. So the new thought pattern can be, I listen with love to my body's messages and heal myself. So these are the, my relationships don't work, or anything. So this is not working for me, or I hate my job, or whatever. I'm scared when the bills comes, or I'm too lazy to do any physical anything. We can change and rephrase the thought pattern, so that we can change the situation as well. And one of the aspects I have tried is bills. She says in the books, love your bills. I was thinking, how can we change, how can we love our bills? So what she says in that book is, in this book, she says, when we are paying any mortgage bill or electricity or gas bill, she says they are believing in you so much. They have so much belief in you and providing services to you. So you should be grateful and not to resent to pay the bill. So from the time, whenever I pay any bill or whenever I enter the pin, I consciously I feel I feel and say thankful or thanks, and then I enter the bill, and it feels so good to change my way of thinking as well. So in any for anything, she gives so many affirmations for anything, and if we are struggling with any particular problem, you can try them as well. So main points from the book is we are each responsible for all our experiences, and every thought we think is creating our future. So whatever we believe, that is our truth for us. Whether it is true or not, it is the belief. Whatever we believe in, that comes to us, and the point of always in the present moment. And she says our thought patterns affect our bodies. So if at all, if we are creating the ill health, and we can create the good health as well with our thought patterns and by changing our thought belief system. So what she's really emphasized is when we really love and accept ourselves, everything in our life works for good. And the most profound statement I liked in our philosophy is we are here to recognize our own magnificence and divinity. So these are the main points which I'm suggesting, but actually there are many powerful concepts, powerful meditations and exercises. You can go through that through this book. And so please read this fantastic book and recommend this book to anyone who needs it. And this could be a life changer for them as well. Thank you for listening patiently, and we'll do a small meditation with Louis here now, and then open for the question and answers and discussion. So please close your eyes.
Good morning. This is Louise Hay. Let's begin the day together. If it is possible for you to listen to this before you get out of bed, that's the best of all. If not, then please listen as early in the morning as you possibly can. Now make sure that your body is very comfortable. If there are any tension spots in your body that may have come from a difficult dream during the night, just breathe into that area and let it go. Feel how comfortable it is for your body to be where it is. Feel the warmth and the peace, and know that today will be a new day, such as you have never had before. I know that you have some general plans for the day, and you know what some of the experiences will be, but not all of them. When we awaken in the morning, we never know exactly how the day will end. Delightful surprises and wonderful adventures are before us. All of your thoughts create your future. Every thought you think is creating your future. Now, it really doesn't matter what sort of thoughts you used to think in the past, in all those mornings you awakened to before. The only thing that matters is the kind of thoughts that you are choosing to think now, in this very moment. Together now, let's release from our consciousness all fear and anxiety, all anger and resentment, all guilt and the need for punishment. Let's dissolve all sadness and jealousy. Just let it go. Those are not the thoughts we are going to use to create this new day. This is a new day and a new beginning. Feel the air as it goes in and out of your body. It's such a miracle the way your body breathes itself. The air comes into the lungs, then it is sent over to the heart where it mingles with the blood. And this oxygenated blood is circulated throughout your body, through all the veins and arteries, down to the tiniest little capillaries, bathing and soaking and nourishing every cell in your body. You don't even have to think about how to do this. There is an intelligence within your body that takes care of it for you. It breathes your body, it beats your heart, it digests your food. This intelligence enables you to see, to walk, to hold things, to communicate with others, and to love. There are I now begin to accept myself exactly as I am. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. Let this day be filled with love for you. Let this day be peaceful and calm. Let this day bring new insights, new understandings. Let this day bring unexpected prosperity. Let this be a day of great joy.
Slowly, you can bring your awareness to the body where you are sitting. And you can open your eyes when you are ready. So you open the platform for discussion or question and answers. So we'll just see, why is self-love important? Is self-love means selfishness? So I'm open to all now. So please come forward with your ideas and views or insights.
Hi. Hello, Jyothi.
Hello.
Yeah. That's a beautiful book. This is my first book. When I entered meditation, I started reading this book. And I also heard from many friends that they healed their what illness, what they have. One of my friend, she had a back pain. And Master Pranahita has suggested her to read this book. And with these affirmations, she healed herself the back pain. And this is very important. And I think it all comes down to self-acceptance, what is going in your life. And with affirmations, you can heal yourself. That's what I believe in this book.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah, one of my experience is that. So when I had a chronic condition, chronic health conditions, and it was not healed um, from any mini surgeries. So I tried just one affirmation kind of thing, like, I am willing to be healed completely and permanently. And so the way will open. I feel that way. So I got some remedies for that, which I have before it. But the thing is, I implemented them, and I think I'm pretty good. It's in control, and the condition is in control, and I am healed. So that is very good thing with affirmations, I would say. Yeah. So self love is also very important, isn't it? Without self love,
Yeah.
uh, it is not possible to do anything, isn't it? So anyone else, friends? Some
Hi,
Dheeraj. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, please go on.
hi Jyothi, this is Nitin Raj. So just the bullet point first, that why self-love is important and self-love means selfishness. So just want to comment on that self self-love is not selfishness, but it is just all about taking care of ourselves
Correct.
and be ready so that you can help others as well. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And self love is important, as we can, if we can love ourselves, then only we can love others.
Correct. Yes,
That's it's all about.
exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Exactly. Yes, if we are happy with ourselves, if we are secure with ourselves, then actually we can love others, or we can make others happy. So that is why self love is important in my view. So yes, that's a wonderful answer, Nitin, I think. Yeah, yeah, very good answers. Yeah, that's very good. So anyone else, friends?
Friends, this wonderful book, without us spending time and going through, this is a book club initiative is helping us. So Jyoti ji today wonderfully explaining from her experience as well. So I request, as a book club, we are here to talk about, everybody has to talk, right? When we speak out, though we are doing a repetitive talk, we have to say what we intend to say, right? So that is useful. So I request, so I'll call out each one of you. Kindly please support. You can open up your video while talking. That will be wonderful. So I request Mallika ji to say a few words on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajshekhar garu. Thank you, Jyothi, for sharing wonderful book. Actually, I don't have experience with affirmations. I just all these days I was just going with just meditation, and universe is taking care of me. But I definitely believe in love. Love is the first thing that everyone should learn, like loving yourself and then loving others. I think when we start loving ourselves, then we unconditionally love others as well. That which is the highest frequency that we should be vibrating, and that will attract many more things, like whatever we wish for, or I think will be taken care of when we are vibrating with a higher frequency. So yeah, self-love is definitely the thing that we have to develop consciously, by forgiving ourselves, by forgiving whatever we all these years we might be thinking, oh, I'm not good this way, and our remote is in others hand, without us knowing,
True.
conscious. Yeah, we have to get that remote back, and we have to take care of our life by loving ourselves. I think that will definitely helps us to progress in many ways, through meditation and in life. That will give us a complete control.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. Yes, the thing we are doing is we are changing the energy, isn't it? There,
Yeah.
so we are changing into a positive energy when we are thinking a positive affirmation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much, Mallika ji.
Thank
Yes,
you for
dear.
introducing to this affirmation. I'll try and see if I can incorporate this in my meditation. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. She has got wonderful and powerful affirmations. And please go through this book. And I think it is there in the Google Drive. So you can try that
Yeah.
PDF.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jyothi ji. Wonderful session.
Thank you. Sir, Dheeraj sir. Yes, sir. You raised your hand. Please unmute
Hi,
yourself.
Jyothi. Yeah, hi.
Yes.
Thank you for today's session. I really enjoyed your summary about the book. I find it quite helpful engaging in conversations like these. They're quite intellectual, and more importantly, because I'm not into the habit of reading a book, but I really enjoy somebody making a summary out of it and sharing it. So I'm grateful for that. Just a quick question. In terms of affirmation, what techniques do you use? How do you use affirmation, and how has it helped you? Could you share that, please?
Yeah, actually, affirmations, when it comes to affirmations, if we have a particular problem, sometimes I'll feel, oh, I'm so low of energy. And then immediately, if I am aware of the thought, and then immediately I'll change myself to, I'm feeling so much energetic now. I'm feeling so good now. And if I repeat it many times consciously, then the feeling will come as well. So you can make up your own affirmations. Affirmations are nothing but positive self-talk, isn't it? So you can try your own affirmations, and if you go through that book, this Heal Your Life, and they have got some ready-made affirmations as well, which you can try. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you for sharing the insights. And at some point, if you are able to share those affirmations, that'll be great. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Yes, sure. Yes, sir. Kularatnam, sir.
Jyothi ji, there is just now I saw this book is available in our Google Drive. It's about affirmations by Louis
Yeah.
Hay.
Yes.
I think everybody can.
Yeah,
Everybody can.
yeah.
with
Please,
that.
Mallikaji. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
there,
I'll
and
share.
we can just share it in the group
Yeah,
as well. And if we have
okay.
particular problem, affirmations for particular problems, we can go through that book and we can practice them as well. In that way, we can. Yeah, it will be helpful, Dheeraj sir. Yes, Kularatnam sir.
Hello, Jyothi ji. Yeah, it was a wonderful session. Thank you for the very summary information. Very, very useful. I never read this book, and it's actually inspired me to read this book now. I believe in the affirmations. When you make affirmation, you can actually change your subconscious mind, because we have layers and layers of beliefs, which actually sort of builds up over the period, and they never ever let you to change the way. Therefore, affirmation will actually change the way you actually do things. Thank you so much, and thank you for. I mean, I'm not a good book reader, but I normally read few pages and sort of leave the book. But I started to read books now from the last week onwards with the book club. Thank you so much for this initiative as well, and it's going to help lots of people. And thank you for this wonderful book review sessions, and very useful. Thanks again for your time and etc. Just to set this PowerPoint presentation as well. Thank you. Wonderful work.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, Rajesh, sir. Please.
Thank you very much, Jyothi ji. It was a wonderful presentation by you. I've read this book, Louis Hay, and it's been a wonderful book. As you said, self-love is very important in your life. The moment you love yourself, then you can spread your love to others. If you don't love yourself, you'll never be able to spread it to others. What you have inside, it will come out. Yes. So the more happy you are, the more happy you spread. As far as affirmations are concerned, in your repeated affirmations, your affirmation, as you said before, a thought associated with emotion, it will become a belief. So when you're repeatedly saying positive affirmations, you'll create a belief. The whatever beliefs you had in your childhood or whatever in the past, it will change and it will manifest. So that I'll quote an example of this one with my personal experience. One of my uncle is a doctor. Is at the age of 70, when he's retired, he's been diagnosed with liver cancer.
All right.
So he went to see the 3 renowned hospitals in Hyderabad, or 3 special oncologists. Each one said, oncologist, one said, okay, you won't survive more than 6 months.
Oh.
The other said, all 3 of them said, you won't survive more than 6 months. 2 suggested chemotherapy. 1 suggested there's no point of chemotherapy, you will become tired. So he wanted to have a chemotherapy. Then suddenly some thought came in the hospital. He said, no, I don't want chemotherapy, I'll go home. He went back home. So when I visited India, I met him. While he was reading the Gita. So he decided he's going to, whatever is going to happen, and my life is not short. So he was reading Gita every day. Few months after reading Gita, then he got his idea. He has to follow organic therapy or natural food he has to take. And he was taking every day. Now 2021, after 8 years, he's still alive. He's practicing. He drives his own car. So self-healing means like it's what changed him is it's his belief, which and belief can create miracles.
True.
So that's one example of my experience. I can say that. So
yes, that's a wonderful experience you have shared. Very good, very great experience, and very inspired experience. Very motivational as well. I would say to others. Yeah,
okay.
Thank you for sharing, Rajesh ji. Thank you very much. Yes, Garima ji.
Good morning, Jyothi ji. Wonderful
Good morning.
With your book sharing. I really, actually, I purchased this book 3 months ago, but I am a very, very poor reader. So, yeah, so I'm really struggling. I read 10 pages, and after that, I'm not able to read this. So, can you please give me the idea how can I read and finish my books? Because I have got a lot of books, but every time I'm doing like that.
So what you can do is, in general, if at all, if some people will read more, so they want to read more. So what you can do is, if you are not a practiced reader, I would say, then maybe try just reading 2 pages a day per day. Not go for very big, but try 2 pages a day, or the part which is more interested for you, because this is a self-help book. So mostly it's not about the stories, so it's about the concepts. So if at all, if you are more inclined to read stories, then pick up those books, and then you can try other books as well as the time goes on.
Yeah, sure. And one thing about affirmation I would like to share, I started affirmation since more than a year, and I felt drastically changed. Whatever I want from my life and from me and myself with my family, I wrote down on my diary, and each affirmation I repeat 5 times, sometimes 7 times.
Yes.
So like that, I made 20 points, and I felt it's really working on me. Like 40-50% they started already. So like because last year my family was suffering with a lot of things. My husband was seriously ill since 2.5 years, and last year with pandemic it was so difficult, and physically, mentally, my children were also very much disturbed. If someone is very much ill, so you can understand how the environment of the family. So I had to look after my husband physically, mentally, everything. I had to look after myself as well, because I was the only person to do everything. So I started affirmation. I did some Deepak Chopra course, and after that I wrote down, and like I'm very much confident. I am always positive. I'm always happy. I'm always healthy, and like that. And my son, he was very much, he was academic, intelligent, but since a year he is not doing his homework on the time, and like that. So I just started to affirmation for him, and now he's listening to me as well. He started affirmation as well, that I'm doing my homework before deadline. So whenever I drive car, when I'm going to drop him at school, I'm just making him as well for affirmation. So and he's listening to me, he's respecting me, like that. So I'm seeing he's doing his homework on right time, 90%, sometimes percent. So yeah, affirmation works a lot. I felt it's a life change.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what you are doing is correct. Actually, in that book, she says, write the affirmations. That is the best way of doing it. And until that becomes our belief. So it is the intention as well as our feeling. If we do with the feeling, that is the most important part of doing affirmations. Just not saying like a parrot. It doesn't
Yeah.
help. If at all, if we do it with a feeling and
With
with a
feeling.
belief, then it works more, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your
Yeah.
experiences, Garimaji. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Kishore Raghupati ji. Yeah, please.
Yeah, good morning, Jyothi ji, and good morning to everyone on this call. So it's a wonderful session and initiative to have a gist of any book. I think it saves a lot of time in understanding the essence of a book. So this is a proven method of practicing what is there in a book, and it we remember by discussion. It registers in our mind, right? So thank you very much for that. And regarding the affirmation is concerned, I think it is again a proven method by many scientists as well, and also the best example is if you see in Three Idiots, it says all is well, right? All is well.
Yeah.
You affirm, and then a person gets cured, and when you have that inner feeling that everything is okay and well, we are well, and that gives a tremendous confidence and inner feeling to cure oneself. And self-healing is the best way. And I think Mr. Rajesh example is definitely, it is a wonderful example. I mean, it happened to many people as well, not only to his uncle. I have anecdotes by many people saying that, if you feel inner feeling that you're getting well, or, you feel better, and you can practice that as well. Anybody can practice and reap the benefits of that advice. The self-healing through organic food, when somebody says clinically ill, or they've been given a hopeless message, it worked wonders for them. I have many stories of such kind. So definitely it is motivational, and one can practice that and reap the benefits. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing your ideas. Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, Meenaji. Yes, Meenaji.
I want to answer that Garima Jain, she expressed that she couldn't read the books, right? So she can read on Audible, or she can listen to Louise Hay books on also we have.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to express. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she has got many audios and videos. Yeah, so you can follow them as well. Yes, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, definitely it's a wonderful book. So just if at all, if you can't go through everything, because it has 272 pages, I think, but definitely you can try. Isn't it? So you can try with the list of the problems which she gives at the end of the book, and the affirmations also. So you can try. Yes, yes, Indra sir. Please go on, sir.
Yes, we are all meditators, and why do we meditate? Because we want positive things to happen to us. We know that we create our own reality, and whatever we create will happen to us. We stay positive, we do positive things, positivity happens to us. If we look at the bright side of life, brightness will shine upon us. If you look at the dark side of life, darkness will engulf us. So yes, we stay positive, we create our own reality, and if we keep meditating, we develop ourselves more and more. We start loving us, we start loving others, we start loving the world, and the world will all bring good things to us. The universe will bring good things to us. These are very simple things in life.
Yeah, yes, that's right, sir. Yeah, you summarized everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, Lataji, yes. Madam, please unmute yourself, madam.
Yeah. Hi, Jyothi. Hello, everyone. It's a wonderful session. Thanks for bringing this to us. And regarding affirmations, I've been practicing affirmations for 5 years.
All right, very good. Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to feel very insecure being in this country because I'm very attached to my family. And I used to write all the wishes which I wanted for my life, or for my children, or for me, or anything on the paper every day, for a few 10 times, 20 times, like that. It could be more than one affirmations. Like they all came true, but this worry in my mind was there all the time, but still it didn't help me with any affirmations. But they came true, but that I used to feel still not more worries, like how all the time. But I used to do meditation to calm down my thoughts. But after coming into this PSSM group, I am really getting inner strength to calm, to in right way. Reading books also helping me how to think, what to wish for, and how to that's what I would like to say. This meditation is more helping, and also affirmation. Thinking right. Thank you very much.
Thinking right. Yeah, you are right in saying that word. That's a nice word you coined there. Thinking right. Yes. Very. Thank you, Lataji. Thank you very much for your sharings. Thank you, friends. Anyone else? Please share. Oh, Rajshekharji, I have come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. Yes, that is a powerful message from her. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. And she says many such messages actually. In the beginning, in the every chapter, she really gives very good meditation. So very good.
Hi, Jyothi. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Some people come to me and say, some of my friends, these affirmations don't work. Affirmations won't work at all. Can you explain why the affirmations don't work for them?
Yeah, actually, sometimes first thing is maybe they don't do with a feeling or with a feeling. That is the most important, or with an emotion. That is the more, and the belief. Because if we believe, then definitely that will help. Or sometimes they have a fixed notion of doing. If at all, if they're thinking of something, the outcome should be in their way. But the universe doesn't work in that way. If it could be some other possibilities as well, which they have to accept. So in that way, if, the affirmation, for example, I am willing to heal, or I want to get a job, or something like that. If their affirmation, or I want to have a work, something, and they fix on one outcome. Like I want only this job, or I want only this work. Then it doesn't work in that way. They will get a job which is useful, and which can be helpful in future. But if they're not accepting, then they might say the affirmations are not working. So that could be another reason as well.
Okay.
So others can say, yeah.
Hi, Jyoti. So
Yes.
just want to add on what you said. So maybe what people are saying that it won't work for people and all. Maybe it may take time depending on
Correct.
what affirmation you wanted to pursue or meet. It may take time, or it may give you some ways to reach there, but we fail to identify that, maybe.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's what. Yeah. Yes, Nitin. That's a good answer as well. Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, it is not a plant. It's the affirmation is a seed, and which can grow into a plant. But it takes time sometimes, and sometimes it may not be in the way they want it, but in a way which is useful to them. So yeah, that's right. Very, very good answers, Nitinji. Yes, Indraji, please.
Yes, to this lady who said that some people sometimes complain that affirmations don't work. Yes, you are right. People do complain that affirmations are not working. The reason why they are making that complaint is mostly and primarily because even when they are making the affirmations, they are making it with the doubt, will this work? That's where it starts. That's where it starts. And why does it start that way? Because the mind is, your mind is in control of you. The mind is in control of you. And the mind is telling you that whatever you do is not going to work. Negativity is coming into play. So this is why we say meditation is very important.
Yes.
Very recently, I saw a clip in the British meditation WhatsApp thing, a clip. What he said was, why do we meditate? We do not meditate to control our minds. We meditate to stop our mind controlling ourselves. It's all a mind game. Whether affirmations work or whether they don't work, it's a mind game. If you are positive and make positive affirmations, they will work. Follow your heart. Always follow your heart, not your mind, and everything you want will work for you.
Yeah. Yes, Indraji. Yes, you are very true. Yes, in saying the meditation actually was. Yeah, meditation helps us to think in a right way, to make the right affirmations as well for our life, I would say. Yeah, thank you for adding, for sharing your ideas, Indra sir. Yes, Rajesh sir. Yes, please. Rajesh. Yeah.
Regarding affirmations, there are three things you have to make a note. First thing is you have to accept yourself what you are. Then you start making affirmations. And the affirmation what you make, it should be very clear what you want to achieve in life. Because affirmation associated with emotion only helps. Then only it goes to subconscious mind.
Correct.
When you have affirmation without any emotion connected to it, it won't go to subconscious mind. The third one is, somebody said seed. Yes, if you look at the trees, in a bamboo tree, for 6 months, the tree doesn't grow above the land. It takes about 5 years to grow. After 5 years, within 6 months, it grows as a big tree. Where other kind of trees, it will grow in 6 months. So you have to believe your affirmation. It may take some people 6 months, it may take 1 year, it may take 5 years. But main thing is accept what you are. Then when you make affirmation, clarity what you wanted, associate with the emotion and repeatedly telling to yourself.
Yes.
Definitely it makes a difference. That's what I believe. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right, Rajesh sir. Yes. Yeah, that's what we want. Sometimes we can't change the outcome, but we can change how we feel. So that is also one great thing about affirmations or meditation or whatever the positive healing techniques. Yes, Meenaji.
Yeah, have one more question.
Okay.
While we are meditating, we get lots of cosmic energy and we can heal everything what is there, every disease with the cosmic energy. Then why do we need affirmations then when cosmic energy can heal everything?
Yeah, so first thing is why we are doing affirmations, because to get into that positive state. And when we are doing the meditation, that will take care of itself. And we are not doing meditation all the time. The second thing is we are not doing meditation at the all the time. So when we are aware of what we are thinking during the day, and we rephrase our thought pattern, that's what we are doing, essentially what the affirmations are, isn't it? So when we are doing it, when we are doing the affirmations during the day, and when we are thinking when we are having any bad thoughts and rephrasing ourselves, then that helps during the day. And anyhow, during the meditation, the cosmic energy will take care of it anyway, in any way.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, I would like to add something. Can you stop sharing, please? I'll show my screen.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, no, you can start your video. It's fine. I'm appearing, right?
Yes, yeah. We can see
Okay,
you.
cool. I can't see myself. So basically, I'm sharing my view here. So you are able to see this screen or?
Yes, yeah. It's not very clear, but we can see. Yeah.
Just a moment. Let me turn this side. Yeah. Any better?
It's all about the white page.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
pyramid
This is
kind
good,
of
right? Yeah.
triangle
Yeah.
kind of.
Now we can
Yeah.
see.
Okay, it's I think
Okay.
pyramid, right?
Oh yeah. I'm drawing this. Sorry, let me
Okay.
complete.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, this is pendulum. Okay. Let's say it is oscillating. Okay. I'm showing again.
We can see now. Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can see.
Thanks for spotlighting. So let's say this is a pyramid pendulum, and when we oscillate it, it rotates, right? So I'm showing this because we have some mental image to understand certain things. It may sound crazy, but to understand something, I'm showing this. So assume that it is center of our consciousness. So we are being centered here, and pendulum is moving on the right hand side. Let's say this is a positive, and the left hand side, when it goes, it is a complete negative emotions like fear, guilt, shame, fear, anxiety, all these negative. And positive means our emotions, excitement, um, we can say excitement and happiness, general happiness, and materialistic happiness. And centerness is completely indicates the joy, the natural bliss emanates from within us. So here, what I'm trying to say is the state of mind of people, right? So many people take three states, like one don't do meditation at all, and they are completely in most of this negative state, right? Just put minus, plus, supercharged. So too much negative side. They don't know where they are, right? They just react to the society. Anything, any problem they see, they just trigger their emotions. So they cannot control. So for those, these Louis Hay affirmations, what they do is they take their state of mind from negative state to they take here. At least for those, as long as they remember these Louis Hay messages or this book's messages, they shift our attention from here to here. So what happens? Then they say affirmations working for them, right? Because they are continuously here and suffering their life and going negative, and minus, right? They don't know why they are crying. They don't know why, say, tough situation coming to them. So that is a state of mind we need to understand. Some people say affirmation don't require, like Malika ji said, because she's already doing meditation. She's already most of the 80% or 90% she's here. I mean, the natural tendency within them, those people, is positive things only. They don't talk negative, right? So that the state of mind is here. So the one thing we need to understand is the center of consciousness. So we become here when we are meditating, we are naturally aligned to our source. So we go to our source, soul connection. We always be connected here. Then we, even though I'll explain this more detail in maybe later session, but just want to explain in a nutshell, in a high level, why we need to aware of our frequencies. So if you are going 80% here, that means our past incarnations, the subconscious mind we are bringing is here. So by doing meditation, we are gradually moving our vibes here to here every day. So it's the mirror work, what she has explained, Jyothi ji. First of all, we understand where is our 24 hours, we have to observe our patterns. Sit in a meditation, take 4 hours buffer after time, right? Understand where I am. Early morning 5 to 8, 8 to 11, 11 to 2, 2 to 5. Like that you write, divide by hours, say where I am. Morning, I'm shouting. Afternoon, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm bored. Evening, this is just a negative person's behavior, like positive person's behavior. Morning, he wakes up, he started doing some rituals or he's reading books. Afternoon, he's doing meditation. Evening, he's playing sport. Night, he's doing meditation and spreading. Think about that. See, the vibration, it's you have to define. So when we do meditation, what meditation does is, it helps naturally connect yourself. It does the mirror work for you, right? It converts all your patterns. Okay, 8 to 12, I'm completely negative. It loads that memory and transforms it from here to here, right? When we listen to these wisdom sessions, it will help. It will transform here to here first, then it will come here to here, right? Over excitement also loses the energy. We understand our energy science, then we come here, then we start understand going within more consciously. The book we read from this space, the same book we read from this space, it's totally different. That's why masters ask, read same book again and again, because we are transforming constantly from here to here to here to here, right? So that's why we need more Sajjana Sangatya. So in Vedas also it is told, the more we discuss with the like-minded great people like you, right? And coming together, that is one of the ways to enhance our knowledge. And yeah, that's what I would like to add. So I think most of you, whatever is spoken, a consensus I'm trying to pull up. And thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Rajshekar. That's really helpful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really helpful. Yeah, just if we are not in meditation, just be aware of the thoughts throughout the day. That is the thing. And if at all, if there is any negative thought, then definitely we can change the thought. Yeah, that's what the book is all about. Yes, Deepthi madam. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for today's session. Sorry I could not on the video because my little one is there, so sorry.
No problem. It's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Thank you, Meena garu, and thank you, Jyothi garu. Thank you. And I just want to get to this point. Normally, while I work, I'll get a lot of, like, normally if I read the news or if I heard any, like, normally this pandemic time, and as everyone know, we are getting like lot of news of everything, and the thoughts will be going in our mind every day. So one day I have decided why I was thinking myself why I'm getting these thoughts, and I was not able to understand, and I was just sat down coolly and I was just trying to think, and whatever I see, whatever I hear, I'm just getting that thoughts. So I stopped that watching, and I stopped hearing that news and everything. So I've been started chanting. I hope this might help people, like, because we can't do the meditation all the time and we can't do the thing. So I've started some chanting, any mantra or any chanting, the people, whoever they like, God, like whichever the mantra they like, they started chanting in while doing the work, and those vibrations really helps a lot. It helped me a lot, really, because the vibrations what we are getting, that's the positive vibrations, and we don't get any negative in the mind. So and also I read somewhere it helps us to remove the karma. So I'm not aware of that, but it really helped me. So if anyone want to try, you can try that way. and it helps a lot, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Deepika ji. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know about that possibility as well. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the recitation of any mantra is some kind of affirmation as well in different language. So yeah, that could be helpful as well. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Yes.
There is a question on the chat. Anyone wants to take, Master Raj or Jyothi?
What is it? What is the question, Meena? What's the question, Meena?
Yeah, since universe doesn't differentiate good or bad, then terrorists also do affirmations to destroy one particular section of people. Then how this works? From Anuradha.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Yes. Yeah. So it's all about one state of being, you know. So if the most terrorists or whatever the bad people or whatever people which they do with lots of belief as well. Yes. Yeah, definitely. But what we are doing, and that is most important thing, isn't it? So it is working for them as well. It would work for them as well because they have their strong beliefs. But what is important is what works for us, what makes us happy, and what makes us peaceful. So following a good belief or a positive belief is what helps us to go to have a peaceful life. And definitely terrorists, they don't have a peaceful life. Definitely they don't, even though it works. They don't have a peaceful life. I can straight away say about that, isn't it? So that's a good question, I would say. And if anybody wants to add to that, yes, you can, please. Yeah.
Universe doesn't differentiate between negative and positive affirmations, isn't it? Will it? I don't know.
No, affirmations. When you are saying an affirmation, it is a good. Good means that works for you. If someone is saying something, you know, and he's believing it, it bound to happen because it doesn't. But what is the result of that? Is it going to be a peaceful one? Is it going to be a good one? That is the thing which we have to think ourselves. And if at all anybody, like in the question she asked, a terrorist, if he asks about that, am I going to be peaceful and really help? Is it helpful for others and it's not harming others? Then he knows if he knows the answers, then he won't do that work, whatever that work he's doing, I would say. Yes, Malika, yes.
Yeah, what I believe is universe doesn't understand the language, but it understands the vibrations. So when you are taking positive affirmations, you automatically vibrate with that energy and you manifest that. Like if you are able to vibrate, you will be able to manifest. If you are thinking negative, I'm not sure how far being a human we are able to go low and vibrate with the low energies. Of course, if we are doing that, I think it will also manifest, but it's difficult to do that low vibrations. I mean, being a human, we don't do that, I believe. Depending upon, we have to feel that whatever we are thinking, we have to feel and we have to vibrate as though it's already happened. We have to vibrate with that. Then only we can manifest. So yeah, that's what I want to share.
Yes, yeah, definitely, yes. Yeah, the question Anuradha ji, she asked, it's like universe, it doesn't, differentiate. So, yeah, so will the affirmations work? Yeah, if they are in, strong belief of what they doing, then it works because many works has been happened because of that. But what I'm saying is the outcome is more important. If it is it shouldn't be harmful for others. That's what we have to think about that. Yes, Kishorji, yes, please.
Yes. To just answer the point where universe doesn't differentiate between positive and negative affirmations. Taking for example the terrorist who might be having a negative agenda and affirm that his the terrorist purpose is met. In order to negate the affirmations, we can overpower the affirmations made by terrorists, but more number of, even we can have an affirmation saying that terrorist activity shouldn't succeed, right? So that the more number of people have a positive affirmation that the universe shouldn't be impacted by terrorist activity, that will negate and overpowers that kind of affirmations, right? So even that can happen, isn't it? So there's just a perspective of mine to have a positive energy that the world would be fine and the terrorist activities or intentions should not succeed to impact the larger mankind, isn't it? So that's why I think the positive affirmations, we can also say, nothing should impact majorly the human life, and we should affirm in that way. Yeah. So probably that's just a thought process.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, actually, yes, very good answer, Kishorji. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Yes, Rajshekharji, I think you want to add something?
Yeah, I couldn't raise my hand.
Oh,
Okay.
that's okay.
So basically, what Anuradhaji asked here is about the terrorist can create, right? Because their terrorism is bad, in the bad frequency, they can manifest bad. So this is law of attraction aspect we are going off. The basis Louis's point is, the people who are masses who are at a negative frequency most of the time, they can shift their focus from negative to positive and transform their lives. So for souls, I mean, people are living in those hells, they have to transform their lives. So this is targeted those, and we also most of the time in certain emotions. So we are, even though we are meditators, when we see certain people, we become that negative zones, right? So that helps in even shifting from there to there. What Anuradhaji is asking here is law of attraction. So can they create? So that is another topic we can discuss. That's a big topic again. How that we can go through. It is suddenly we are drifting here. I think all the masters have added their views here, so that's good. Anuradhaji, you want? Yeah, okay, cool. She's good.
So I hope
Hi,
we hope all the add-ons help her answering her question. And actually, it's as you said, Rajshekar Garu, it's a really, really wide, subject or concept to look into it. Yes, yes, Nitinji. Yes, sir. Please go on.
Yeah, just want to add on. So many people talk on the Anuradha's comments, right? So net, I would say that universe doesn't understand whether it's positive energy or negative energy. It just only understand the energy, yeah. And whether if it's a low energy, then it will not respond, or you will not succeed. If you are high energy, then you will definitely succeed. So what is the purpose? Universe doesn't care about it, like it is a good purpose or bad purpose. Because if we'll go ahead, then again, if we'll go and think about whether there is a God or not, and whether why God don't stop all these things and all, right? So it will go to or roll out to that thing. So it's definitely not worth, and it will not definitely worth if the man is putting efforts, then definitely he will succeed. And if he will not put efforts and not what should I say, yeah, that's all, Jyothi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, it takes, as you said, it goes into deeper and deeper and deeper, and we'll discuss of what we are discussing now. So yes, yeah. But that's a good question, Anuradhaji. Very good question, I would say. Yeah, you can go through that book, and maybe you can find some answers as well, and other books. She has got other books as well. The main important thing is what we are discussing is we are focusing only on ourselves and our our self-love and our affirmations at this point of time, and how to get from a negative belief to a positive belief. Yeah. So anyone else, or we can close the session? And we have been discussing for a long time now. So,
quite a good session.
yes, everybody pitched in, and that's a good question, and everybody has got involved.
I appreciate that. I think next time, whenever we talk, kindly introduce yourself, because where you're from. I'm from Basingstoke, UK, like that, because we have started grouping up. And Jyothi, where are you from? Halifax, right?
Yes, yeah. I'm from
North
Halifax.
UK.
Yeah.
So friends,
Yeah,
Meenaji is from
Yorkshire.
East London, Mallika is from Birmingham.
Sure. Yeah. Indra sir has raised his hand. Sir, yeah, please, sir. Go on, sir. Sir?
I think we are good.
Yeah. Sorry. I have just muted myself. I'm Indra from London. And thanks to Anuradha ji for raising this question. It's a very pertinent question. Now, one thing we've got to be clear about is to differentiate between affirmations and actions. We propose to do an action, and affirmation is the commitment we make to carry out that action. We should be very clear about this difference. If a terrorist wants to kill some people, then he has to carry out that action. The affirmation is a commitment he makes to himself, the impetus, the boost he gives to himself to carry out that action. And so if he makes that commitment or affirmation completely, it will happen completely, unless the people who are going to get killed take a counter action and a counter affirmation, right? And the other thing we must remember is it's just not just terrorists who kill people, even governments kill people, armies kill people. So killing is bad, violence is bad. The action we must take is to stop all killings, stop all violence, and the affirmation we must make is also to make that happen. I hope this I made myself clear. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, if at all, if we are secure, whatever she says about self-love again comes into picture here. If at all, if we are self-aware, and if we are secure and safe within ourselves, we never unhappy with ourselves. We never harm, or we never we never do anything bad or think about any bad about others. So self-love is very important now as well. So I think that is the conclusion I can make. Yeah. Self-approval, if we don't have, we feel insecure, and then it comes into other patterns and other thought patterns. So that's what I would say, because the fear is the basis for all these terrorist activities. So if at all, if we can take away that fear with the affirmations, then definitely there won't be another action by them. Yeah. Yes, sir, Rajshekhar ji, you can conclude the session. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, Andy. Wonderful. Thanks for coming up and sharing with us. So I think you should share more books with us. Meenaji and Mallika ji came forward and helping background from Pyramid Foundation UK. We all are coordinating and helping each other. And thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Master. So that's all for today, friends. We catch up again next week. Meenaji, you want to add anything? Mallika ji?
Thank you, Jyothi Master. It's wonderful. I like the Q&A session. I read the book few years back. It's a wonderful book. And again, it's like reiterating the book today. and I'll surely implement all the affirmations which I have forgotten. Because I'm doing meditation, I'm not looking into affirmations. So I'll surely take that into my life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Jyothi.
Thank you, everyone, and namaste. Namaste,
Is there any
everyone.
way to share the invitee? Can you please help?
Sorry?
This is Nitin here, Nitin Rajput. So
Yeah.
where can I get your invitees? Whether you have any group where we are getting all these invitees and the Zoom invitee I'm talking about.
Are you in Breath Meditation UK?
No, I'm not there, but I got from one of my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. So just want to part of that.
Yeah, I'll send my
You don't
number.
mind.
Please ping me.
Sorry.
I send my phone number. Send me a
Okay.
WhatsApp number. I'll add you there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Rachik. Thank you.
No problem. Where are you from?
I'm from Maharashtra, Pune.
Nice. Okay, good.
Nice.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nitin. Yes,
Yeah.
you will be added to the group, and you will get all the information about the programs. Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day, everyone. Lovely, lovely day. And please read the book if you, because it's anyway, it's there in the Google Drive. So please try to read the book as much as you can. Yes. And you can go through the meditations as well. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.